How XRP Ledger scales and burns XRP. XRPL explained for beginners. Here we go. Ever hear that XRP is super fast and nearly free to use? Wondering how XRP scales so well and what happens to those tiny little fees? Today we're explaining the XRP Ledger, or the XRPL in plain English, so stick with us here. We're going to cover high-speed transaction throughput, speedy settlements, and the secret XRP burn mechanism that slowly reduces the supply. Ooh, increasing scarcity. We like this. We'll also explore new XRPL features like XLS30, AMMs, hooks, smart contracts, and sidechains, and discuss how they actually impact scalability. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for us. Go ahead and tap the bell notifications so you can be alerted each time we put out a new video. Hey guys, I'm going to bring up an important point. We've been getting some great comments from you folks. Thank you so much for everybody participating in the comments section, asking us what you'd like to see for videos, and also calling us out on making sure that we're being poignant with videos and making sure our title's matching up, make sure we're giving you good, clear info throughout the videos. So this is what we always aim to do, is to be more on point for you. So we appreciate your comments. Please keep them coming, and we're going to do our best to stay narrowly focused on simply the facts of crypto to keep you informed. We're going to do the best we can to get very specific for you. So thanks very much for your comments, and here we go. Let's move forward. Contracts and sidechains, and discuss how they impact scalability, interoperability, and XRP supply and price. XRPL basics. Here we go. Speed, throughput, and low cost. How XRP scales. Speed. The XRP Ledger is super fast. Transactions on the XRPL typically settle in about 3 to 5 seconds. Practically, actually, I say it all the time, but is that actually true, Luke? Thank you, Luke. 3 to 5 seconds. Verified by AI. Practically in the blink of an eye. This is possible because the XRPL uses unique consensus protocol. No energy wasting mining, mind you. So new ledger versions close every few seconds with finality. So for a real world analogy here, let's imagine a global post office. You got a global post office that can sort and deliver a letter anywhere in seconds. XRPL is like an express postal service, basically, for your money. It's like sending an email. Whereas something like Bitcoin is more like snail mail, basically. Transactions take 10 plus minutes to confirm. Throughput, TPS, transactions per second. XRPL can handle a high volume of transactions at once. It consistently supports around 1,500 transactions per second. Okay, it can potentially scale to even higher if needed, probably will in the future. For context, Bitcoin handles only 7 transactions per second, and Ethereum handles about 15 to 30 transactions per second on its base layer. So that's like comparing a busy modern highway, which is the XRPL, to like a single lane country road, right? Older blockchains is what that would be. The XRP Ledger's capacity means it can serve a global user base. No problem at all. Think of it as a multi-lane highway for payments. Plenty of lanes to prevent traffic jams. Easy movement. Low transaction costs, something else to consider here. Speed isn't the only perk on the XRP Ledger. It's also cheap to use. We love cheap. The average XRPL transaction fee is just about a fraction of a cent, around 0.0002 cents USD in most cases. In XRP terms, basically, minimum fee is 0.00001 cent for an XRP. Okay, so it's basically 10 drops. This ultra low cost fee stays affordable for us. Okay, even during high network usage. That's the thing with, okay, so Ethereum, spiky gas fees, very expensive gas fees. Bitcoin, I start to get excited because it annoys me how sucky they are and how everybody is still into these two, Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's okay. You'll be taking the tied up Bitcoin for all our boats, and we do appreciate that. Ethereum's spiky gas fees, or Bitcoin's rising fees during congestion. Okay, as we're talking about, low costs make XRPL ideal in contrast to these two knuckleheads, microtransactions and high frequency operations. Let's not forget about these 2 points. You could send money to dozens of people every day without barely even spending a penny in fees. Completely different from the other two. Okay, so this predictable, and that's the thing, they're deterministic, the fees, okay? Indeterministic fees. Is that true? Luke, of course it is. I already know it's true. I just want to make sure. The world sees the fact check that Ethereum's fees are indeterministic, which means you do not know what the cost is going to be until you are ready to blast that shit through. Is that true or no? Because I always say that and I always thought I knew that, and I don't want to be wrong. So I'm kind of wrong. You still don't know they're indeterministic. That is true, but you know more than I thought you could know ahead of time. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Hats off to you, Ethereum, with that one. You get my nod. Oh, yeah, we have Pectra upgrade. Wasn't that May 7th? For Ethereum, can you check that one? It's supposed to be EO and an operator, a smoother interface for the operators as well, and also a better scaling with their Pectra. Why is the XRPL so fast and efficient? Let's get down to it. The magic lies in its design, which keeps it energy efficient and quick. There's no waiting for miners to solve puzzles. Instead, trusted validators agree on transactions within seconds. The adults in the room. This architecture allows XRPL to scale while maintaining security and decentralization. And security, in short, XRP's base layer is optimized to be a high-speed, low-cost rail for value transfer, which is why it's popular for things like cross-border payments and banking use cases. The XRP burn mechanism explained. Here we go. Here's a funky little fact for you. Whenever you make an XRP transaction, a tiny bit of XRP is burned, literally taken out of circulation forever. And no, I'm sorry, BTC maxi tier providers. Here's the deal. You can't create more XRP. Fact check, Luke. Can you create more XRP? We're getting in the comments that, well, you could just create more willy-nilly. No, sorry, you can't. Let's move on. We'll get, Luke, just shout it out, please, when you can't, right? It's not possible for anyone outside of the whole network governance. This is a sticking point. That's right. I forgot about that. With Ripple governance, they can all get together and say, hey, let's create more if they all agree, right? How many nodes? How many validators need to do that? You get them all somehow to agree. Maybe you got tactics. I don't know. Right. Yeah, I suppose it's theoretically. It's possible. It's possible theoretically. It could happen. Not likely. Yes, it's true that the fee you pay is not going to be to a miner or a validator on this network. The network, no matter what, destroys, burns the XRP fee as a security measure. It's built in. This XRP burn mechanism serves a key purpose, okay? Prevents spam and abuse in the network. If transactions were totally free, someone could flood the ledger with endless spam. Instead, XRPL charges a minuscule toll fee, okay, for each transaction. It's like basically paying a toll to this super fast highway we're talking about before, okay, to use an analogy. I hope we're being direct and clear and poignant enough for you. And that fee, let's follow this now. Keep the attention going. Come on now, let's focus and lock in. That fee is then burned or destroyed as you pass through. Toll booth basically ripping up your freaking toll ticket, okay, instead of giving it to like any operator of those toll booth, ensuring that no one clogs the road unless you're willing to pay the freaking tiny price to pay the toll, and then everything keeps moving. In summary, XRP Ledger is cheap, fast, scalable. Everything we want in a blockchain. Oh yeah. Security. Thanks for joining us here on the channel today. Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. We love you. Thanks for stopping in. Please tap that like and subscribe button and the bell notification. We hope you enjoyed the content today. Please drop a comment in that comment section. And please let us know how you feel about us. And if that's good or bad, doesn't matter. We love you no matter what. Please go ahead and drop one in there and let us know what you'd like to see from the channel moving forward, topics covered and so forth. Check you later, guys. Oh, am I getting mumbly at times? Son of a bitch. Watch how I change this thing and impress you here. Watch this.